Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the Skype logo, because why not? If you want to make it, here's what you're going to need. You'll only need two colours. Grab yourself some cyan wool and also grab yourself some white wool. Once you've got both of those, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, I'll be making it right here, you're going to want to kick off your logo with a row of 24 cyan wool, 2-4 in a row on the floor. So 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Just like that. And once you have your row of 24 cyan wool, this is what you want to do next. Come all the way over to the left hand side of your row of 24. Starting from this most left block, this first block, do 2 up left diagonals. So that's 1 and 2. Go up on top of the second up left diagonal by 23. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And once you have your row of 23, you then want to, from this 23rd block, do 2 up right diagonals. So that's 1 and 2. You then, once you have your 2 upright diagonals, want to go to the right of the second upright diagonal by a further 23. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And once you've done your row of 23, you then, from this 23rd block, want to do 2 bottom right diagonals. So that's 1 and 2. Once you've done your 2 bottom right diagonals, you then want to return all the way back down to the 24th block that we placed initially in this row of 24 at the base of our logo. Come all the way over to the right hand side to this 24th block, and from this block do 2 up right diagonals. So that's 1 and 2. You then want to go up on top of this second upright diagonal until you eventually reconnect to the top of the logo where we were just building. And what you want to end up with is something that should look exactly like this. Very, very simple. Once you've got this is what you want to do next. So starting from the bottom of our logo, we basically want to fill in 3 horizontal rows of cyan. So just going from left to right, fill 3 entire rows of your logo in with cyan. So that's 1. And this will be the second. It'll take a while because it's quite big. That's 2. And this will be the final row that you have to fill in. So this will be the 3rd row. Just like that. So once you've filled in 3 rows of your logo, just like that, you then on the 4th row, starting from the left hand side here on top of this block, from the 4th row from the left hand side, you want to do a row of 10 cyan going right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like that, a row of 10 cyan coming in from the left. Then take out your white wool and place a single white in the 11th spot right here. From this white block, you want to do an up left diagonal. Then go left of that diagonal by 1. Then do 4 up left diagonals. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up on top of that 4th up left diagonal by 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From this 9th block, do an upright diagonal. Go on top of it by 1. Then do an upright diagonal. Go right of it by 1. Then do 2 up right diagonals. So that's 1 and 2. Go right of the second upright diagonal by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Go right by 1. Then do another bottom right diagonal. Go right by 1. Then do 4 bottom right diagonals. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down from this 4th bottom right diagonal by 1. Then do another bottom right diagonal. Go down from it by 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then from this 9th block, do 2 bottom left diagonals. So that's 1 and 2 right here. You then want to go left of this second bottom left diagonal until you reconnect to back where we started with our single white wall, and the shape that you want to end up with is this shape right here, kind of like a very vague cloud shape, I suppose. Well, that's what it's supposed to be. It's like an S inside a cloud, of course. Once you've got the outline of your cloud taken care of, this is what you want to do next. So come all the way back to where we first started with our white wall, where we first placed our initial white wall. On top of this block, go up by 2 with your white, so that's 1, 2. Then take out your cyan wall and place a single cyan on top of that second block. Then from this cyan, do an up left diagonal. Then go left by 1. Then go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. You also want to extend this block right here, this second block that we just placed going up, to the left by 1. Then return back up to this third block. Go right by 1. Then do 3 bottom right diagonals, so that's 1, 2, 3. Go right of the third bottom right diagonal by 1. Then do 2 up right diagonals, so that's 1 and 2. Go up on top of the second upright diagonal by 2. 1, 2. Then go left by 1. Then do an up left diagonal. Then go left of that diagonal by 2. 1, 2. Then do an up left diagonal. And go left by 1. Then do another up left diagonal. And go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then do an upright diagonal. And go right by 1. Then do another upright diagonal. And go right by 2. 1, 2. Then do a bottom right diagonal. And go right by 2. 1, 2. Then do another bottom right diagonal. And go down by 2. 1, 2. Then go left by 2. 1, 2. Then do 2 up left diagonals, so that's 1 and 2. Go to the left of that second up left diagonal by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then go to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go down by 1. Then right by 2. 1, 2. Then down by 1. Then right by 1. Then go down by 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also, once you've done that row of 5, you want to take this middle block right here, and you kind of just want to extend it to the right by 1. And by middle block, which is impossible in a row of 6, I apologise for that, you want to, starting from the bottom, take the third block and extend it to the right by 1, like that. Silly me. But you've got your initial block, down by 5, you then, starting from the bottom, find the third block up, extend it to the right by 1. Sorry about that, guys. Once you've done that, you then want to return back down to this 5th block, extend it to the left by 1, go down by 1, and then go left of that block until you connect everything together. And what you want to end up with, in its entirety, is something that should look exactly like that. And hopefully it's going to be very obvious to you guys what we have to do next. We're now going to fill in our S with cyan, the cloud in with white, and then we're going to fill everywhere else in with cyan. So I'm going to get cracking doing that. So you want to fill the S in with cyan just everywhere inside the outline that we've just made. So I'm going to get doing that. There we go. Be careful not to fill in something that you shouldn't. You don't want things to connect in places that they're not supposed to. So just be careful not to do that. I know it's easy to do. And then just fill in the cloud with white, as I'm doing now, and then we can move on to the most time-consuming part, which is going to be filling in the outline with cyan wool. So we're just going to continue filling in the cloud, and just by, be careful filling in the S. I mean, just in places like this, if you're not paying attention, it's just easy to connect things together where they really shouldn't. I've been guilty of doing it many times, just pointing it out to you guys. I'm sure that you guys aren't as silly as I am, so I'm just going to continue filling in the cloud, really taking longer than it should. These are the bits that I should probably cut out of the video, but hey, I don't think this is a very long tutorial, so we'll just keep it in here. And what I always say to myself when I do these bits is, I imagine that you guys, if you are following the video itself, if you guys are trying to make this for yourself, you've got to do this anyway, so it's not as if I'm really adding anything. This is the final stretch right here. This is the last part. So we're now that we've filled in the cloud, we're just filling everywhere else in with cyan. I don't think I have to show you guys the cloud individually, so I'm just going to continue filling everywhere else in with cyan as I do. I think I'll start from the other side now, and then I will connect everything together at the top. So we're just filling in the entire right hand side, and then we will get to it. Just working on that now. We've not got too much to do. This is probably not going to last for another minute, or at least filling this in. I may end up waffling on for a little bit. I usually do. I always do. I'm pretty sure I don't think there's a video where I haven't waffled on incessantly. So we're just about at the top here. We've just got to fill in this top portion. I'm placing blocks wrong, left, right, and center. Here we go. We've just got a nice little square to fill in now, and there we have it. So this is what you want to end up with once you have completely finished it, and as you guys can see from the finished product, there is nothing left to do. Once you've reached this point right here, you have fully completed your logo. And this will stand proudly next to, if you guys are interested in other logos, a lot of you guys seem to be, you like logos, that's why I'm making this one. I recently did a Snapchat logo, it'll go with the Facebook logo, Instagram, YouTube. They're all similar-ish sizes in a very similar fashion. They all go together nicely. Hopefully you guys managed to make this no problem. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.